What is up, guys? Welcome back to the live stream. We had some technical difficulties. My microphone was not working for some reason. Now it is working. I finally figured it out. The only thing I hated is I had to redo everything. I had to start a new live stream. So everything now takes forever. The people who already hit the reminder button, they probably won't be getting a reminder for this stream just because for some reason my microphone was not working. However, regardless, today we're going to be discussing WandaVision. The prediction we're gonna predict here what's gonna happen. What do we, the fans, think is possible? Do we think the multiverse can finally be gonna be open? Do we think something? Are we gonna finally figure it out what Evan Peters' Quicksilver is? Is he truly from the Fox X-Men movies? Regardless, we're gonna be talking about it here on today. So I'm gonna issue a minor spoiler warning. And the spoiler warning is, if you haven't seen episodes 1 through 8, there will be spoilers on those episodes. And also for the people who are watching the replay of this live stream, just to let you guys know, this is a live stream. So if it seems so unedited, so choppy up, then you know already that this is a live stream and that's why. So even if you're watching a replay of this, make sure you go on the comment sections below and comment your predictions and theories on episode 9 of WandaVision. And honestly, man, it's surprising we're now here. I still remember when we watched the first 2 episodes, and I was thinking, what is going on? What's happening in the multiverse? What, like, some things being hinted at. I was like, Mephisto theory, or hey, there's the Grim Reaper helmet. I didn't think Nightmare would show up in this show. All I thought was Mephisto, maybe Grim Reaper. But even though that's happened, it feels like Nightmare could also be a possibility in the upcoming days. So if you're joining us here on the live stream, make sure you comment down below your predictions and theories. There are a lot of questions. There's a lot of things in WandaVision episode 9 that I want to find out. One of them is, who is Evan Peters' Quicksilver? Is he truly the Peter from the Fox X-Men universe that was brought in and was mind controlled? Or is he another version of him from a different multiverse? Something. I really want to find that aspect out. Also, I want to know, who is Ralph? Is he Mephisto like all the predictions? I predict that Mephisto is going to be in this episode. I predict Mephisto will be the villain. He'll be revealed. Maybe he transform out of the bunny that Agatha's talking a lot to. I feel like something we are gonna see Mephisto. Now, there's been predictions about the Grim Reaper. There's been predictions about Nightmare. My big prediction is it's Mephisto. It was Mephisto all along. And as you can see in the thumbnail, that's actually an image from episode 9. I just Googled it and I ended up finding out that they already released some images, something I did not know regardless. But anyways, if you're just joining us here on the live stream, make sure you comment down below your predictions, your theories, and your comments and questions on what do you think is going to happen in episode 9. There will be spoilers in this video about episodes 1 through 8. So for those who have not seen those episodes, make sure you watch them before you see this live stream. But regardless, I'm glad you guys have joined us in today's live stream. Also, this live stream will be like about an hour-ish. Right now it's 2:57 p.m. Central Standard Time where I'm at. Uh, I think this might last for a good hour or so. I'm only gonna do for an hour, but I can still do my theory predictions. An hour is really good. That's how typically my live streams last. I'm gonna do an hour because I do have to hop off later. But we just got our first comment by Patrick Cooper. Welcome to the channel. Who do you think Dottie is? Let me remember who Dottie was. I forgot the names. WandaVision. Okay, Dottie. Right now I'm Googling Dottie right now. Okay, so she's the blonde lady who was rude. Uh I don't know, honestly. Like, it's really hard to predict who Dottie is. By the way, thank you, Patrick Cooper, for the subscription. I did not know you were not a subscriber, but thank you for being a part of today's video. I just now got a notification that you just subscribed. And thank you. Thank you. Also, let me know how you found the live stream. Maybe it was one of the tags, but regardless. Who do I think Dottie is? I'm about to be wrong because there's a chance that I'm gonna be wrong because WandaVision has been surprising us a lot. I think Dottie is just gonna be a normal civilian who was trapped in the hex along with everybody else. I could be wrong because there's been a lot of mysteries on Dottie being, like especially in the first and the second episode, she was very suspicious of Wanda from the beginning. So there is a thing that maybe I don't know, maybe she's from something. Maybe she works with Mephisto. Maybe something. I don't know. But regardless, on Friday we will find out. I have my alarm set for 1:50 a.m. That way I get 10 minutes to set up everything on my TV just to watch the new episode of WandaVision. Over here comes out on 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. But yeah, Andrew Casali comments, welcome Andrew to the live stream. This man, this man has supported the channel for a while. So thank you, Andrew. Um, okay. Will Evan Peters be revealed as Fox Quicksilver? I I think yeah. My prediction is he really is going to be the Fox X-Men. There is no way Kevin Feige just brought him in just to say, "Oh, he just happens to look like Fox." I'm sorry, you have some kind of agenda or something. I feel like that will be the ultimate. Oh, wait, uh, the ultimate showdown. I feel like we will like something will happen where maybe he's out of the trap that Agatha put on him and be like, whoa, 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 like imagine the scene where Vision puts his finger on in his forehead and then he zaps out. You see Peter being like, "Where's Charles? Where's everyone? Where's X-Men? Where's the X-Men?" And then you have like Wanda say something like, "Who's X-Men?" But that would be cool. But next question, or not a question, a comment by Patrick Cooper. I looked up everything WandaVision. That's cool. That's cool. I did put a lot of WandaVision tags, so that helped. Thank you, Patrick, for joining us today. We're glad to have you here on the channel. We talk about movies, movie news, and everything in the wonderful world of movies. So, yeah, thank you for subscribing. That helps the channel a lot. I have a tab. Okay. Andrew Casale comments, when will Doctor Strange show up in the finale? Um, I'm gonna say at the very end, he sees the hex. He's like, "Yo, what's going on?" And then he tries to help, remove the hex, make the hex not a thing, like make sure the hex doesn't trap anyone anymore. Because there's no way Doctor Strange doesn't know what's going on unless something else is happening. Like Doctor Strange knows everything. He knew who Loki was. He knows so many things. There's no way there's a hex in New Jersey, close to where he's from, and him not know anything. Like, let's be for real. He has to have known there's a hex in New Jersey. And New Jersey is pretty close to New York, and there's no way that Doctor Strange doesn't at least know about it. Because if he knows Loki showed up, then he has to know. But Andrew Casale comments, was that Luke Skywalker cameo thing a trick bait and switch? Let me move it. The cameo. So let me do this for the people who don't know about the cameo, because I made a video on it and some people are confused. Elizabeth Olsen was asked in an interview, will there be a Luke Skywalker level cameo? And she responded with, wait, hold up. Okay, there's a bun right here. I'm sorry. Wait, hold up. Hello. Okay, there. I fixed it. I fixed it. Okay. Elizabeth Olsen was asked, will there be a Luke Skywalker level cameo? And she just responded with, "Yes, I'm very excited." Paul Bettany was asked something. Is there an actor you want to work with? And he said something like, "There's an actor he's always wanted to work with for years, and he's excited to have worked with him, and he thinks it's gonna be great." So I do think those two could be the same thing. Like it could be the same actor and a character. My prediction still stands that I think Ian McKellen as Magneto will appear, maybe even Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier. I I have a hard time thinking they would bring in Fassbender or James McAvoy from the new X-Men movies, because I know Marvel very well knows that the most popular ones are Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart. So I don't see Fassbender nor James McAvoy showing up, but I do believe more than likely we will be getting Ian McKellen. Uh, it could be a trick. Elizabeth Olsen could be tricking us. There is a possibility that she could be tricking us, or maybe she thinks Evan Peters is the cameo. Because wait, no, did that come out after? No, I think the comic came out after she said that. Wait, no, I think the comic came after the Quicksilver thing showed up. We saw Quicksilver in the episode. So that's what I think happened. There is also a possibility that maybe Elizabeth Olsen doesn't know who Luke Skywalker is. Maybe she doesn't watch The Mandalorian. So there's a giant prediction that there's a possibility that she actually doesn't know who Luke Skywalker really is. I mean, almost everyone knows who Luke Skywalker is. I mean, even non-Star Wars fans know who Luke Skywalker is. I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I obviously know who Luke Skywalker is. But there is a possibility that she didn't know who Luke Skywalker is, and she doesn't watch The Mandalorian, so she probably assumed and was like, "Oh yeah, there's a cameo, and maybe it's Evan Peters." I highly doubt that. She, as a big actress in Hollywood, I feel like she would know who Luke Skywalker is because Star Wars is very popular. There's no way she doesn't know who the icon of Star Wars is. But that's just my prediction. Patrick Cooper comments, I don't know if you saw, but Matt Shankman said we'll see more of Evan Peters in the future of Marvel. I did not read that. Let me actually search that up because I did not read that. Matt Shank. Um, Matt Shank. I actually don't. I did not read that. Let me quickly. I'm right now googling it from another tab. I apologize if it seems like I'm missing. Y'all keep going. Y'all keep and make sure to comment questions and concerns. I will get into all of them. So I did not read it, so I won't go into it right now too much, but that is very interesting. I love Evan Peters. I love Evan Peters. Also, I just hit my mic. I'm sorry about that. I love Evan Peters and I love his Quicksilver. I think he's the best Quicksilver we've seen on screen. But regardless, I would love to see more. I would love to see maybe even his own solo movie or something like that. But um let me see the next comment. Uh sorry if I get to them really slowly. I'm a very slow reader, but uh Andrew Casali comments, I'm thinking the person Paul Bettany wanted to work with is himself, aka White. Yeah, there's been memes that where Paul Bettany's like, yeah, I want to work with myself, which I'm not gonna lie, that would be a funny thing. Like, imagine he's like, yeah, I never got to work with me. I want to know how I work. Like, it's like me interviewing myself like in a live stream. But anyways, um okay, sorry, I apologize. Patrick Cooper comments, Andrew, I think there's two cameos. I think Bethany was tricking us with the actor he's wanted to work with. But Lizzie said too that there's a big cameo. I don't know if they could be connected. There's a possibility that they're not. Like, there's been rumors that Al Pacino will come in as Mephisto. In the video that I made, I kind of said, I honestly don't really believe that they would bring in Al Pacino just as a last episode villain. To me, Al Pacino is one of the greatest actors of all time. I feel like if you bring in an Al Pacino, you would have to put him in like a trailer commercial or something. Al Pacino's too big of an actor. Like, I mean, this is just my personal opinion. My top three favorite movies of all time is The Godfather Part Two, and Scarface. They all star Al Pacino, and for most people, that's what they think of Al Pacino, where he stars in some of the best movies of all time. He also played Devil's Advocate, so there's a possibility that they could use that as a joke to put him as Mephisto. But regardless, I think Al Pacino would be that type of actor Marvel would kind of be like, hey, look, we got Al Pacino. Suck on that, Scorsese fanboys. I'm sorry. I love Scorsese, but Marvel would probably do something like that. But um, there's also my prediction is Ian McKellen as Magneto or Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier. That's what I think who will be. Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart both are very popular actors, so there is a chance that they could, like what Paul Bettany said and what Lizzie said, could be the same thing. There's a chance. I don't know yet. We will find out on Friday at 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. So regardless, we're all good. Also, I learned that my Eastern Standard Time people have to wake up at 3 a.m. to watch it. So anyone who's in the Eastern Time like in the east of America, I feel I'm sorry about that. I would not be able to put my alarm for 3 a.m. I'm able to for 2 a.m. because it feels like I'm taking like I sleep like at 10 p.m. It feels like a nap, but 3 a.m. would be too early even to stay up with. But regardless, I don't know if any of you are from that time zone, but from where I'm from, it's 2 a.m. But the people from LA are lucky. Midnight, like I can stay up till midnight. I just can't stay up past 2 a.m. because I would be too exhausted the next day. Like I don't know. But let me get the next comment. Andrew Casali comments, what will be the by the way, I apologize if I'm getting through comments slowly. I'm trying to read through them and actually give a real answer. So I apologize to Harley and Karim. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Karim. Sorry if I don't get into them right now. I will get to them in a minute. Let me read this. I think the person Paul Bettany wanted to work with is wait. I already read that. Okay. What will be the connections to Spider-Man No Way Home in this show? Honestly, I can't answer that. I have not seen No Way Home, so I can't honestly give a thought on that. But I feel like there will be a post-credit scene. I feel like there's a predict. My prediction is we will get a post-credit scene where somehow it shows us that this is connected to Spider-Man, or in Spider-Man they'll be like, hey, like there'll be like a news coverage where you see the hex and the hack, and then Peter be like, "Oh, what's that?" And maybe that it'll be a quick something, but I don't know. So I think something like that will happen. That's just my prediction. Patrick Cooper comments they confirmed there's still a cameo after Evan, and by Evan I think you mean Evan Peters. Yeah, I think when Elizabeth Olsen was asked that question, I think she said it after the Evan Peters cameo appeared. So yeah, and to me, when you say Luke Skywalker level cameo, what I think is an actor who we've not seen in a while, a character who we've not seen for a while, and is not from that universe. So people predicted Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange or Tom Holland Spider-Man. To me, those would be great cameos, no doubt about that. But they are not Luke Skywalker level cameo. To me, a Luke Skywalker level cameo would be Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man, Ian McKellen as Patrick Stewart. Okay, I messed it up. Apologies. Ian McKellen as Magneto or Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier. Something in that level. That's where I would say that's where they are. Um, but I would not put Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange in that regard, because the reason why I put those others is because they're from different universes and we have not seen them for a while. Especially like to me, my dream cameo would be Tobey Maguire. I'm telling you, if I see Tobey Maguire pop up as Spider-Man, which there's a 1% chance that will happen in WandaVision. If I see Tobey Maguire pop up in this episode, I'm gonna be screaming the whole day. You'll see me making like 5 videos just being like, Tobey Maguire's back, Tobey Maguire's back, Tobey Maguire's back. Or me just doing the Bully Maguire dance from Spider-Man 3. You'll see me celebrating so much. And that's how I'd react if that was like that's my dream cameo. But I see it highly unlikely. And my cameo that I predict will happen is Ian McKellen as Magneto. I think that's the cameo. And you heard it here, folks. If it's either Ian McKellen or Patrick Stewart, I could say I told you so, but I don't know what's the possibility. I have not seen episode 9 yet. And yeah, Harley EO7 comments. Hello, Isaac. Hello, Harley. By the way, this guy has been supporting my channel a lot recently, so thank you to Harley for being a part today. All right, Kareem Harry, uh, Kareem Harry. Sorry if I mispronounced that. So he says I think it's Doctor Strange or Magneto. I do think it's Magneto, but I do think Doctor Strange will pop up. There is no way Doctor Strange sees an event like this and doesn't do anything. There is no way he doesn't do anything. But he is not a Luke Skywalker level cameo. I don't know if any of y'all are Star Wars fans. I'm a big Star Wars fans. The reason why the Luke Skywalker level cameo was so big in the Mandalorian series is because he was a character who we've not seen since I think 1979. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we had not seen him since 1979, and that's why he's such a big cameo, because we never thought he'd show up, and we've not seen him for years, and that's why we call that the Luke Skywalker level cameo. Benedict Cumberbatch is someone who we already saw as Doctor Strange in 2019 in Endgame, and he's exists in the same universe, and that's why. But I could be wrong. If Doctor Strange pops up, I'll be excited. I'll be like, heck yeah, I love Doctor Strange. You can even tell. Look right here. I have a Doctor Strange poster along with a BVS poster, but I have a Doctor Strange poster there. So, uh, yeah. So I'm a Doctor Strange fan. I'm a Doctor Strange fan boy, and I love that Doctor Strange movie. To me, that Doctor Strange movie is the most underrated MCU film of all time. Okay, hold up. I'm moving. Sorry if I move the camera too much, but um, okay, next comment by Harley. I think we will have a shadow of Doctor Strange at the end of WandaVision, but the story will continue in Multiverse of Madness. What do you think, Isaac? Um, wait, okay. I think at the end, Doctor Strange will pop up and try stopping the hex. My prediction is that's what's going to happen, but I do think yours is very likely to, like your prediction. I do think that Doctor Strange 2 will be about Doctor Strange closing the multiverse, like stopping the multiverse and being like, okay, let's not continue this because it's getting too crazy. The world's going wild. And I feel like Wanda will be the villain in that in Doctor Strange in the multiverse of madness. That's what I think will happen. But that is a good prediction. And all right, next comment by okay, I'm going way too Tanoya, oh wait, I'm sorry if I mispronounce. I'm really bad at pronouncing names, so I apologize if I cannot pronounce this name. Tanoa Baris Monica said, yeah, I mispronounced her name. I'm sorry, I cannot say that. I'm just gonna call her Paris because Paris is really easy. Monica said that this last episode is gonna be emotional. Yeah, I think that will happen. But Matt Shankman, he's director of WandaVision, I think, but Matt Shankman said that fan theories may let down, and this final will be focused on Wanda and her grief. Yeah, he did say something like that. I do remember hearing that. I'm not gonna lie. I if I was a director, I would I would. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry if the Sorry if the microphone's too loud. I apologize for that. But uh, I do think uh that if I was a director, I would definitely say something like that because WandaVision has so many theories, has so many things going around it right now that episode 9, I think that besides Endgame, this is Marvel's hardest landing job they've done. And the reason why I say this is because Infinity War, even though that is a hard landing job, Infinity War had at least somewhat of a privilege of knowing that and knowing that it wasn't building off the hype of a previous film or previous episode, while WandaVision is hyping up from 8 episodes. I do remember the Infinity War hype, but it's even though Infinity War did have the pressure, it just does not have the pressure Endgame had. Endgame had the pressure of Infinity War, while WandaVision has the pressure of the last 8 episodes. And so honestly, there's a chance a lot of fans will be disappointed. That's why I've kind of delve down in theories where I'm like, okay, even if I think this will happen, I got to tell myself it might not happen just to kind of humanize what I'm saying, because I don't want to go in disappointed. That's what I recommend for fans. I don't know what's going to happen. I hope that this is the best episode possible. That's what I hope for every movie and every show. But regardless, I'm just gonna go in there excited and wait, and I cannot wait to see what we're about to unpack in WandaVision episode 9. But I cannot blame her. I do think this will be the episode where Wanda is like shaking emotionally to the core. I just really wonder how it's gonna end. And I don't know the runtime yet. I'm not sure if the runtime has been confirmed. Also, for the new people joining us here today in the live stream, I will get down to your comments right now. I'm just reading previous comments. I'm sorry I'm such a slow reader, but I want to take the time to read everyone's comments. But uh, what was the episode is reportedly 50 minutes. And Catherine Hahn says that it's satisfying and a shocking finale. I do think something will shock us, and I am glad she said satisfying and shocking. I That's what I hope. Those are the two things I hope that this episode does. It's satisfying, that's the main part, and that okay, I accidentally flicked y'all off. I'm sorry, but it's satisfying and it's shocking. That's what I do hope is the thing. But Catherine Hahn, by the way, Catherine Hahn is amazing. I remember when she got cast as Agatha. They said Agnes at first, but we all know now it was Agatha all along. But when she got cast at first, I was concerned because Agatha Harkness and Catherine Hahn to me didn't feel like a good mixture. I'm telling you, I've seen 8 episodes, and Catherine Hahn has done amazing as Agatha Harkness. And I'm telling you, I hope this isn't the end of her. I hope we get to see a lot more of her after WandaVision. But I do hope that we get a satisfying and shocking finale. Andrew responds to Patrick by saying, "You're serious, Patrick? Oh man." Patrick says, "Yes, it is sad. The source has leaked the right time for 3 episodes. Patrick Cooper fan theories may be let down. That's bullcrap." BRB, let me copy and paste his words. Bethany Gribble, welcome to the live stream. I'm not sure if I've ever seen you here, but thank you for joining us here on the live stream and welcome to a place for movie. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button because over here we talk about movies too much. But yeah, we're also so close to 1,000 subscribers, and honestly, man, thank y'all for subscribing and being a part of this channel. It's honestly amazing. But I think that Wanda is going to rip open the multiverse at the end of the show after realizing that Vision, Tommy, and Billy are not real, and Pietro is an alternate reality version of him. Wait, okay, I think I do. That's what I predicted would happen from episode one. I was like, something is gonna happen where Wanda somehow rips open the multiverse, and that I agree with Bethany. I do think that's gonna happen for the most part. I know for a fact, or almost for a fact, that the minute she realizes Billy, wait, is it Billy, right? Because sometimes I confuse Billy and Bobby. I'm sorry about that, but I do think Billy and Tommy. The minute Wanda realizes they're not real, I think that's gonna be the minute she breaks, because I don't know if any of y'all know this pain, but imagine being a mother and losing your children, especially at such a young age. That would break you to a million pieces. And honestly, man, I think that's gonna be the scene where we're like, "Oh my gosh, Wanda's broken." She's gonna do something that possibly breaks the multiverse. And they even hinted at the fact that they weren't real. I remember, I think Wanda at the end of episode 8 said, "Let go of my children," and Agatha's like, ha, "Your children?" Like she was about to be like, "Yeah, they ain't real, cuzzo." But I do think that's gonna be the scene where she breaks. Um, yeah. Patrick comments, and I know there will be a lot of disappointed people with some theories and some who will feel very smart, but you can't please everyone, obviously. But I hope folks enjoy the ride. That is what I tell everyone. It was the same thing with Endgame. I remember people were like, "Ooh, Endgame's gonna be the stuff where we get introduced to Galactus, we get the X-Men introduced, we get all of this." And I remember I had a friend who when we left Endgame. Okay, I apologize for that. I just heard a honk. I don't know if y'all could hear it, but I heard a honk, and sorry, I get panicked when I hear that. But um, that's what I told when my friend left the theater for Endgame. He was like, "I'm just mad we didn't get to see Galactus. I'm mad we didn't get to see the mutants." And I told him, "Well, you theorized that on your own. That is not the fault of the movie. That is the fault of you for theorizing that." And that's what I tell people before we see movies or shows. I tell them, please wipe out all your theories and go in there wanting the best movie possible. That's what I say. But um, so yeah, enjoy the ride. To me, I've loved every single episode. I'm actually binging them right now. I was rewatching them. That way, when we go into Friday, I'm like, heck yeah, man, WandaVision, WandaVision. Yeah. And Doctor Strange. Okay, Bethany comments. And Doctor Strange is going to show up in the post-credit scene. Ask Wanda to help him fix leading in Doctor Strange. Okay, sorry, I thought I unplugged my mic for a while, but um, by the way, if audio or camera stops working, let me know in the comments because I actually did a live stream earlier, but the microphone was not working like 5 minutes into it, and I had to delete it so I can do this again. But I do think Doctor Strange will pop up. I don't know if it will be at the end or maybe even the beginning or maybe in a post credit, but I do think Doctor Strange will pop up because there is no way Doctor Strange doesn't see or hear about this, because remember, he knew Loki popped up in Earth without like just so quickly. He just knew he popped up. So there is no way that he doesn't know there's a giant hex in New Jersey taking down people's lives in an entire city. There is no way he doesn't know about that, and especially since New Jersey is so close to New York. But yeah, let me drink some water and get into the rest of the comments. Andrew Casali comments, Patrick Cooper. So no, wait, oh wait, he was responding to Patrick. So no Spider-Man, Toby, or Magneto. That's from the director Matt Shankman. I think they may mean Mephisto. Sadly, but we have to remember this leads into more movies in Phase 4 and 5. Oh, just Mephisto. Well, he did not say Mephisto. That's my theory. He means in general. What if Spider-Man Connection is in New York and it plays on TV about Mysterio? From Far From Home, and while this doing it, Portal open up, Sky teasing Toby and Andrew other spy. I want to see Andrew and Toby pop up. Like my dream would be to see Moby Taguire pop up in WandaVision, but I do think more than likely that's not gonna happen. My prediction is Ian McKellen as Magneto, like I said earlier, but yeah, sorry if I'm missing. By the way, for those joining us right now, I see there's more people. Sorry if I don't get to them right now. I will promise to get to more comments. Like right now I'm trying to get to all of them, but what do you think what do you think Agatha's plan is? Is she trying to steal Scarlet Witch's magic to bring someone back? Is she trying to make a new coven? Is she trying to bring Ralph or her son back? My prediction on what Agatha's trying to do is I think she wants the magic to herself. I think she's trying to figure out how Wanda did this because, like she stated, Wanda's using chaos magic, and she's wondering how did you create the hex? So my prediction is Agatha's trying to get to the bottom, like how did you do all of this? And then when she finds that out, she wants to take that magic and be like, no, I want the magic. But I could be wrong. Episode nine's upon us, and yeah, wait, hold up. I think, yeah, I think she's trying to steal Scarlet Witch's magic. I'm not sure. I think she might also be doing it for Mephisto. I feel like she wants to do it for Mephisto. Okay. Next comment by Harley EO7 or 07. I don't know if it's an O or a 0. I think it's a 0. So sorry about that, but I think the Mephisto theory was a bit overrated. Do you agree? I thought that at first. I remember for it was about 4 episodes. Yeah, I think it was in the 4th episode. I was like, I don't think Mephisto will really be the guy because it felt like it was all pointing out to Wanda finally getting like showing us that Wanda is the one who controls the hex. But the minute that my theory changed was in episode 4 when you see Monica on the ground and she says, "It's all Wanda." And I'm like, there's no way they're going to just say that early on. All right, sorry, I just heard some voices, but when the minute she looks at the camera and she says it was Wanda all along, that at that point I'm like, oh, so there is no way it's just Wanda doing it. Eventually, we'll find out in episode 9. I do think Mephisto is gonna pop up, but I only give it a 50 chance that he pops up. Um, the opinion that I think is that I do think is kind of overrated is the Nightmare one. I don't see Nightmare popping up. I don't see Nightmare popping up, but I could be wrong. There's a possibility. And overhyped. Who wasn't overhyped? Harley. Uh, Harley comments the Mephisto theory was overhyped. I if honestly, man, I don't even know. Like, I don't have a clear answer for Mephisto popping up. But all right, next comment comes to us by Bethany Rebel. Uh, do you think we're going to get an X-Men style Quicksilver scene with Pietro, maybe even Speed? That would be cool. I remember my favorite scene in X-Men Apocalypse was the Sweet Dreams scene where he's like saving all the X-Men. I hate that movie. I do not like X-Men Apocalypse, but the scene I love so much from that movie was the scene where you see him running, saving the mutants, and you hear "Sweet Dreams Are Made." Like you hear that song popping, and I love that scene. I love it a lot, but I don't see it happening. But if it does happen, I will be there laughing, cheering, smiling. I'll be like, heck yeah, man, that's what I want. That's what I want. But regardless, it would be cool. And also in Days of Future Past, they did one with Time in a Bottle. I love that scene, man. I love both scenes, but my favorite one was the Sweet Dreams. I still remember watching that movie for the first time, and being like, "Wait, are they really playing Sweet Dreams?" I love it. I love both of them. I love the Time in a Bottle and Sweet Dreams scene. It would be cool to see it with Speed, or I think it's Tommy. I don't know if it's Billy or Tommy. I think Billy is Wicked, and Tommy is Speed. I could be wrong. But yeah, okay. I don't think Mephisto is going to happen. Makes sense. I have a 50-50 chance on Mephisto. There's 50% of me is like, nah, he won't be in it. But the other 50 is like, yeah, I think he will be in it. Something like that. But um, Bethany comments, my mom had a theory that Agatha's trying to figure out how Wanda recreated Vision so she could bring back her coven, as she was trying to prove she was good to them at the beginning of episode 8. Wait, hold on, let me think about that. My prediction. Uh, on to recreate a vision so she could bring back her coven, and she was trying to prove she was good. Okay, I have not heard that one, but your mom, she could possibly right. I haven't heard that prediction, but if that happens, your mom, I gotta give her credit for that one because I have not heard that one yet. But that is a pretty good prediction. I don't know if it could happen, but there's a possibility. Maybe she wants to prove to everyone how strong of a witch she is and how she really has mastered the arts of witchcraft and witchcraft of witches. But Patrick Cooper comments, would you rather have Eric Lankard or Ian McKellen? I would rather have Ian McKellen. I think Ian McKellen would be the best one, but yeah. And Andrew message retracted. Wonder what that is. Patrick Cooper, Bethany and Dottie could be part of the coven. Maybe the women's group was the coven. Okay, that is I have not heard that one too, Patrick, but that is a good possibility. If it happens, I'm gonna give you credit for that. Like I gotta write these down. I gotta write down every prediction I've not heard, so that way when we do our spoiler discussion on Friday, uh, I think I'm gonna do it around 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So for those who want to join us, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bells. But when we do our spoiler discussion, if those come out to be right, I gotta write them down. I got to give y'all a shout out for that. By the way, we do spoiler discussions here. If you go on my channel, there's been spoiler discussions for every episode. The only episode I didn't do was episode 8. And the reason why I didn't do it is because that day I just didn't have time to do it. So I apologize for that. But as an apology, I did decide to do a prediction video for WandaVision episode 9 because I was going to do it tomorrow, but I realized I had more time today. So today we're doing the prediction video, the what we think is going to happen in episode 9. But honestly, I want to thank all of you for being a part of today. And if you want to stay here for the spoiler discussion on Friday, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, feel free to join us that day. Okay, okay, hold up. But that is a good prediction from Patrick. Andrew Casale comments, Moby Taguire. Yeah, the reason why I said Moby Taguire, I don't know if any of y'all heard me say Moby Taguire. The reason why I say Moby Taguire is because there's this YouTuber who he dresses up as Spider-Man and goes out in public swinging. His name is Dope John Paul. If you like his videos, I mean, y'all go check him out. And when he says Tobey Maguire, he doesn't say Tobey Maguire. He says Moby Taguire. And he also does this for Tom Holland, where he says Tom Holland. And I've gotten so used to hearing that nowadays I say I say Moby Taguire and I say Tom Holland for some reason. For some reason, I've gotten used to it. So Andrew pointed that out. But Patrick Cooper, Agnes said Dottie's flowers bloomed under the penalty of death, and that Dottie is the key to everything in Westview. Okay, I did not hear that. Wait, hold up. Let me pin that comment. Agnes said Dottie's flowers bloomed under the penalty of death, and that Dottie is the key to everything in Westview. Okay, I don't remember hearing that, but I will have to watch episode 8 today to see that. Okay, what comment? Okay, I think pinning the comment might have actually censored some of them, but okay, hold up. Okay, I am messing this up. I apologize. I apologize if I can't read it, but and if you get in with Dottie, it will be smooth sailing. Okay, I don't remember reading that, but I will be watching episode 8 again because right now I was rewatching every episode, and right now I'm currently on episode 5. But I will be watching 6, 7, and 8 within these next 2 days. That way on Friday I can watch the final episode with my mind clear. But yeah. Um Harley comments, me and my sister was screaming when Agatha Harkness popped up, even though we knew who she was. Yeah. I remember when she popped up and she said the words, my name is Agatha Harkness. Lovely to finally meet you. At that moment, I'm like, finally. I've been saying for a long time to my non-comic book fans who are Marvel fans and were watching WandaVision. I'm like, that's Agatha Harkness. She's a witch in the comics. She can be a villain or a mentor to Wanda in the comics. But I was telling them it's Agatha Harkness, and they were telling me, nah, she does seem suspicious, but she seems to fear Wanda. And I was like, okay, she's a witch too, but y'all go ahead and do your thing. And then the minute you hear her say the name is Agatha Harkness, lovely to finally meet you. At that moment, I texted my friends. I'm like, I told you, I told all of you. That is Agatha Harkness. That is not just your regular Agnes. That is not just somebody who happens to almost have the name of Agatha. That is, like, I was telling her, I was like, yeah, that's Agatha Harkness. And then you hear the song, it was Agatha all along. I love that song. I love it. I've been jamming to it a lot on YouTube, but it was Agatha all along. um, I was telling them, I'm like, look, I told y'all, man. But to most of us, we were like, yeah, it was Agatha Harkness. They were kind of making it obvious, but that is a cool thing. But Andrew Casale comments, if the cameo is Ian McKellen's Magneto or Toby's Spider-Man, how would they be introduced? I think it would be somehow Wanda broke the multiverse, or maybe the hex is a way to open the multiverse. I feel like one of those two things could happen. Uh, but yeah, something like that could happen. I That's what I think could possibly happen, but I do think it could be that somehow creating the hex opened the multiverse, or maybe after that, maybe Wanda gets angry, multiverse is open, and somehow you have Ian McKellen be like, "It's like that's my daughter," or some, I don't know. But regardless, both cameos would be great. But the Tobey Maguire, or actually rephrase that, Moby Maguire, the Moby Maguire introduction would be the best one to me. Um, so let me read. Um, I Harley comments. I watched Dope John Paul. OMG, Harley, Mr. Sona. Yeah, I love Dope John Paul. I just love the things he says. He's crazy, man. He's really crazy. Mr. Sony, Moby Taguire, Ham Tolland. I remember there was a scene where he didn't have a mask, and he was like, I was like, my CGI, where's my CGI? I don't know. He's hilarious, but Bethany Gribble comments, I think we're gonna have a Vision versus Vision. Yep, I do think that will happen. Like in Logan, but I think they're both gonna die, and Wanda will kill the White Vision like X-23 did out of grief. I do think we will see a Vision versus Vision thing. Uh, I do think Wanda will be the one to kill possibly White Vision, but I do agree. Like the minute we saw White Vision, I'm like, yep, it's gonna be Vision versus Vision, Dawn of Vision. Who will get to sleep with Wanda? I'm checking. But that is a good prediction. That is the main prediction I think will happen. But yeah. Uh, Uh, Patrick Cooper comments, it's episode 2. Listen for those lines. Huh. I don't remember reading that. I do remember hearing the devil's in the details. That's not the only place he's at, or something like that. Everyone was talking a lot about that comment. So there's a possibility Dottie is more than just a Westview civilian, but yeah. Patrick Cooper comments again. Phil Jones' Dottie's husband was married to a witch named Arcana Jones with yellow magic, hint her yellow flowers. Agnes has purple flowers and one. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, hold up. Uh, oh, wait. I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, wait, hold up. I gotta get this closer. Sorry if the mic unplugs, but yeah, I think I know what you're talking about now. I think it's from the comics that you. Sorry, sometimes when people mix in movies and comics, I start getting confused. Uh, so I think you're talking about the comics, but uh, Bethany Gribble. It's like they've mixed both the mentor and villain version of Agatha from the comics together as she was guiding Wanda through her grief, but for a villain plan. That I do agree with. I remember when we first got introduced to Agnes, I was like, yeah, she's very suspicious. But the whole time I predicted it's Agatha Harkness from the comics. When I was telling my friends, they were like, no, because she has not shown any evil things, especially after episode 3, or when what was her? I think his name was Herb. Herb, the guy with the afro, who was neighbors with Vision. I remember it was something where he was about to reveal what's going on in the hex to Vision, and then she turns around and panics. She looks fearful. I remember my friends after that was like, "There's no way she's the villain." I told them she's a witch in the comics. There's no. I'm like, she could be tricking us. And then episode 7 pops up, and then we see the montage of what she's been doing. And guess what? I was right. I was right. I was right. I was right. It was Agatha Harkness from the comics. And yeah, but that is true. I did notice that they it seems like a mixture of when Agatha is a villain and when Agatha is a mentor towards Wanda from the comics. But yeah, Patrick Cooper. I'm going to link an article. Harley comments. Gandrew Arfield. Andrew Casella comments. The photo in thumbnail's vision has no lines and face. Um, Wait, hold up. Wait, what? Hold up. The photo and thumbnail visions has no lines in face. I am not sure what you're saying. But yeah. Patrick Cooper in the comics. Okay, yeah, there we go. Sorry if I get confused because uh I don't know. I get confused sometimes with comics and movies. It's weird, but it's like when someone mentions something from the comics, I start forgetting that that character is in a movie, but we have not had that mentioned yet. But yeah. Ooh, kind of kind of exhausted, but yes, yeah, Herb. Okay, yeah, there we go. I almost said herb. I almost said herb, like without the H for some reason. So I am glad I remembered at the last second. I was like, no, it was Herb. It was Herb, something like that. But he has been acting suspicious in the recent episodes. Wait, what was the last episodes? What was the last episode? I forgot what was the last episode. I don't remember. Also, I think I missed a comment. Okay, I think yeah, it was from Patrick. What was your favorite episode? You know what? I'm gonna pin this so that way everyone in the comments, right now, say what's your favorite episode because I actually want to know that. My favorite episode, just because I'm personally biased this to the sitcom they did, was actually episode 5. It was the episode before the Halloween one that you said. My favorite episode was episode 5, just because they did the whole wait, hold up. Wait, no. It was prior to the Halloween one. Episode 5 because of Full House. I love Full House. I have not seen every episode, but I've seen a lot of Full House episodes. I love Full House, and when they did the Full House style episode, I was excited. They've done a lot of sitcoms I've watched that I love, especially episode 8. No, it was episode 7. Episode 7. They did the Office mockumentary style. They mostly went off Modern Family, but I still call it the Office style episode. My favorite sitcom of all time, to my Office fans right there, is The Office. Right there, you got Dunder Mifflin hat, and I have this little Office thing. Also, I created this just because of this little office I have. So I did have a little bias towards that, but I do think the Full House episode was my favorite one. Uh, I've loved every episode. I think every episode has been great, but I do think I have a little personal bias with the Office and Full House episode. But yeah. So y'all comment down below your favorite episodes. Right now, I'm trying to read some of them that I feel like I missed. Whoa, wait, hold up. Okay, there we go. We're back to the normal. Everyone through episodes 1 through 6. Agnes is definitely Agatha Harkness. Everyone at the end of episode 8. Yeah, I remember some people started losing faith that I was Agatha because we were going more into the episodes. I remember more people were like, no, she's starting to seem more normal. I remember during episode 7, I'm like, this is gonna be the reveal. This is gonna be the reveal. Then at the end, when she finally goes down to the basement, I was like, yes, yes, I knew it. It was Agatha Harkness. I was right, my dudes. I was right. But it is what it is. Uh, it will even people who knew it was Agatha were surprised. It was the same thing with me with Quicksilver. So I shamefully say this, but prior to episode 5, I sadly saw the spoilers for episode episode 5 and 6. I sadly saw them, and I'm ashamed to say that I did because something about me is if you give me spoilers, I'll read it because out of curiosity, I'm like I told like Endgame, I had Professor Hulk spoiled to me. Like I saw the scene where we saw Ant-Man turn into a baby. I had that scene spoiled to me, and it happened to me with WandaVision, and I'm disappointed to say that that happened to me. But I was still for some reason when Quicksilver popped up, I was still like, Evan Peters, Quicksilver, Evan Peters, Quicksilver. But I don't spoil anyone else. So for those worried that I will ever accidentally spoil something, I never spoiled anyone else. But I myself cannot contain myself from spoilers. I'm sorry about that. But uh, Patrick Cooper comments, when you have time, I sent the article. Also, what do you think the missing person is? I think the missing person is the mailman. I think the mailman could be the witness protection program person. Uh, I think that's what you mentioned. How for those, I'm gonna rephrase everyone. In episode 4, when Jimmy revealed why he was there in Westview, he said something about how he's trying to find the missing witness protection program person. I think it's the mailman. I don't know why. I have this thing that I think it's the mailman. Um, uh, but the missing person. Also, I just now realized we have not seen the beekeeper in a while. But yeah, I'll try reading the article later today. Harley AO7, I've got to go somewhere. Be back in a second. All right, I think you probably already came back because I'm sorry if I'm getting too slow reading these comments. But Patrick Cooper, or was he or she a nobody? There could be a possibility it's a nobody. Um, my prediction is gonna be the mailman. I think it's the mailman, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that. So, hey, if I get it right, y'all gotta y'all gotta let me know that I got it right. But episode 6 was when we last saw Herb. So the last time I remember seeing Herb was in the Halloween episode. He was dressed as Frankenstein, and the Halloween episode was it was after 5. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was episode 6. So thank you for letting me know. Um, so I think this is now the comments that I'm getting is now I think the episode. So the Halloween episode by Bethany, episode 7 was Harley's favorite. Uh, Patrick Cooper. The last episode was the episode with Scarlet Witch. And what was your reaction? Oh, the minute where we got the Scarlet Witch reveal. My prediction when we were gonna get, I knew I had this urge that we were gonna eventually hear the term Scarlet Witch. I'm like, there's no way that they're not gonna use the word Scarlet Witch, especially because that's a pretty cool name. Scarlet, that's a cool name. My prediction was it was gonna be Hayward to say it. So the whole time I was waiting Hayward to say it. The reason why I thought Hayward was gonna say it was because there was I think it was the episode 4. We see him walking, and he's like, "Does she have a name?" And Jimmy's like, "No, it's just Wanda." I thought that later, like in a few episodes, Hayward will finally have a name for her and be like, "That's the Scarlet Witch," and then you'd have someone be like, who the hell is the Scarlet Witch?" And then he'd be like, "That's just the name I came up with." And then the minute I remember when I saw Agatha up there, I was not expecting to hear that. And it's like, which that makes you the Scarlet Witch. I'm like, I remember I was like, yes, they finally said it. I was like, finally, I went through the whole MCU just waiting to hear that word. Like, I like Wanda's name. Don't get me wrong. It's kind of like saying Peter Parker. Like, I like saying Peter Parker, but I also prefer saying Spider-Man. And that's kind of how I think of Scarlet Witch. All right, sorry. I thought I heard a door close, but that's my reaction. I was like, finally, they said Scarlet Witch. I just wanted to hear. I just wanted to hear her name, man. I just wanted to hear Scarlet Witch. I'm a comic book fan. House of M storyline is one of my favorite storylines in comic book history. So to hear Scarlet Witch's name, that was a blessing in disguise. What question am I missing? Okay, wait, I read that already. By the way, for those just reading right now, for those just reading right now, let me know your reaction to when you heard the word Scarlet Witch. But yeah, what was the next comment? Was the child on the milk carton in porno? I don't think she. Oh my god. There's a big there's a big dumpster truck that just covered. I just felt like a shadow, but my I don't think the child is important because back in that time, putting pictures of missing children in milk cartons was a thing. So I think that was just more of a little detail. That's what I think happened. But um, Bethany Gribble comments: did you notice when Wanda looked at the fly in Agatha's house and then headed down on the basement? It is a reference to Silence of the. Yeah. I did notice that. I did notice. I do think that that's what they were trying to do, but I could be wrong. I do think the fly plays into something like I do think it was a reference to Silence of the Lamb. I love Silence of the Lamb. I have not seen it in like a good 2 years. So yeah, what will be Vision's faith? Oh wait, I did not. Sorry if I didn't read the name. Patrick Cooper comments: what will be Vision's faith, and why does he look pink in the photo they posted used as your thumbnail? Actually, let me look at the picture again. Let me look at the picture. I have not seen the picture so much. I have it in my emails because I had it sent to me for a thumbnail because I needed a thumbnail for this. Um, Let me look at the image. Okay, so here is the image. I'm about to put it, so I'm not gonna read some of the questions for now. Let me quickly just show y'all. So, so here's the picture. Wait, there you go. Yeah, he does look pink. I did not notice he looked really pink like that. Um, I'm gonna assume that it's just the coloring, like the lights over there in the back. That's what I assume happened. So yeah. Also, I'm sorry if I'm getting like sorry if I'm not getting to the comments fast enough. I really apologize. I hope I'm trying to read every comment, but yeah. Um, okay, hold up. Yeah, I think the pink is more because of the lighting use, but I could be wrong. Maybe something happens in that episode. But yeah. Yeah, he may have gone yeeted out of Westview. I don't know why, but I find the word yeeted so funny. But Pat Cooper comments Herb was actually in the town in the last episode. He was bought. Wait, that was him? Wait, really? Okay, y'all let me know in the comments right now if that was Herb. Because when I saw the guy, I'm like, that guy looks like Herb, but I'm like, it can't be. I've only seen the episode once. Um, so I can't really say. It could be Herb. There is a chance. But I was like, maybe because we saw a few other citizens there, so I don't know. Then also a little question: if he was the bald guy, do you think he was wearing a wig during the episodes, or did he grow his hair and then they told him to shave it off? Yeah, I don't know. Something like that could happen, but um, I did not like. I didn't look at it closely. I was like, okay, guy passing by, and as like kind of looks like Herb. So that you could be right. I do got to rewatch episode 8. So sorry if the camera's shaking, but um, so yeah, the Crew 65. By the way, welcome the Crew 65. I have not seen its title. Okay, hold up. Sorry, I just got a text. Sorry about that. But yeah, I agree. So welcome to the live stream today. Patrick Cooper comments. Wait, hold. Oh man, I messed up. Patrick Cooper comments: Is Ultron coming back? I think there's a possibility. In fact, let me actually say this. I think there's a possibility. Actually, two possibilities. I know these I know these two theories are gonna sound crazy. I think there's a possibility that Hayward could be Ultron in disguise. I don't scum of the earth because of how rude he is, but I don't think he's a villain. But oh man, hold up, the connection is unavailable. Oh no, the connection. No, okay, sorry. And is the connection right? Wait, I gotta check the live stream. I gotta check the stream. Um, hello. Okay, is it reconnecting? Sorry, it just told me that my Wi-Fi was not working. Sorry. Okay, let's continue to the stream. I'm sorry if it wasn't reconnecting. I'm really sorry about that. Let me read the questions again. Sorry if I'm getting slow. Is Ultron coming back? I do think it could be Hayward as Ultron. I could be wrong about that. To me, that's only a good 20% chance we'll see that. There's also a possibility that White Vision could be Ultron because remember, Ultron created Vision to be in his body, and maybe there's a possibility something like that could happen. But I think there's only a good 20% chance for both of those predictions. I don't know if Ultron will be back, but there's a chance. There's a chance. But yeah, episode 6 is the Halloween one. Yep. The Crew 865 comments. Yeah, welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm not sure if you're a new subscriber because I saw 3 people today who I've never seen before. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for joining us here. It's always a pleasure to have more people here on the channel. Uh, I'm curious off topic. What would be the I'm assuming you mean pitch. Pitch B for a live action Spider Verse theory. Uh, wait, did I? Okay, I'm messing things up. Sorry, I'm gonna drink some water so I can stop messing things up. Um, I honestly don't know what I could think. I don't know what the pitch would be, but it's interesting. Honestly, I'm not gonna give an answer to that because honestly, I just don't know. I would have like it would take me like an hour just to think of what could happen. But regardless, if I see Moby Taguari back as Spider-Man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be freaking out. You'll see me. Let's pretend this is a phone. Let's pretend this is a phone. I'll be right here holding my camera, being like, "Oh my god, Tobey Maguire!" I'd be doing the Bully Maguire Spider-Man 3 dance because I loved Tobey Maguire. But to see him back, he's my childhood icon. But The Crew 65, yes, me too. Okay. Who do you think will win, White Vision or Wanda animated Vision? Oh, okay. Now I know. I think it's gonna be animated Vision. I don't know why. Uh, but I guess it's because good guy versus bad guy. The trope of the good guy versus the bad guy. So I do think the possibility is that I do think it's going to be the anime division that Wanda created from this version. And by the way, for those joining us today, y'all make sure to put your theories and comments in the comments. And if you're watching the replay of this live stream, make sure you comment your questions. I'm trying to read through all of them, but yeah. Um, Bethany comments, I don't think the CGI is complete on his face yet. Plus, I'm pretty sure someone is edited out behind Billy and Tommy. Personally, I think Pietro. I think you're talking about the. I think you're talking about the picture I just showed. But um. Yeah. I do think it could be that it's unedited. I think personally, I think it's the lighting. Something in the lighting when filming made it look kind of pinker. It's kind of like how Infinity War and Endgame. There's scenes where Thanos looks pink, but there's other scenes where he looks purple. So it's like I think something like that could possibly be what's going on. But yeah. Patrick Cooper comments, the beekeeper may have gone yeeted. Yeah, that no, we need to know what happened to the beekeeper, man. Did he like there's possibilities. Like maybe he's in the town, but we've just not seen him yet, or maybe he just got kicked out of the hex. Like Wano was like, I ain't gonna have yo crap here. So it's like, just yeet, yeet, just yeet him out, just yeet him out. By the way, if you've gone over an hour, thank you guys for being in the stream. I'll be going for 30 more minutes. So yeah, let's keep this going. My prediction is because I think Wanda is gonna end up as the villain at the end. My prediction is she killed the man. She was like, no, I ain't having it. And then kills her somehow. And then the minute we find out she kills, it's kind of gonna going into, oh my god, Wanda's the villain. Wanda is the villain. I don't know. It's just my prediction, but yeah. Lol, it's good now. You're good now. It's working now. No problem. All right, thank you guys. Earlier, right here said that the connection wasn't working. I apologize for that. But yeah. So thank y'all for letting me know. But um hold up. Yeah, my Wi-Fi here sucks, especially my room since it's the furthest away from Wi-Fi. But um, it's working now, no problem. What if? Okay, Andrew comments. What if White Vision is Ultron and James Spader? Wait, hold up. Voice. I'm assuming you mean voice. Voice comes out of it. If I hear James Spader's voice come out of that vision, the White Vision, I'm gonna be like, heck yeah! I love James Spader. I love James Spader. The only thing he's done that I don't like is playing Robert California in The Office. That's the only thing I don't like from him, which is surprising because The Office is my favorite sitcom or series of all time. Um, it would be cool to see him coming back and they say, yeah, that's Ultron in a new body. That would be cool. That would be honestly something cool. But if that happens, I'll make sure to give you credit when that happens. Or I'd have to remember that. But um hold up. We got a guy named Vision on the channel. What's up, Vision? Maybe it's actually really Paul Bethany. Was he misguide Monica about Vision's body? Um, I'm not sure what you mean. Why he misguide Monica about Vision's body? Oh, you mean Hayward? It was probably the trick. There is I do think Hayward right now is still not a villain, but I do think there's a giant possibility that by episode 9, he's like, haha, my evil plan is working. Ha! Something like that. But yeah, I do think like that one scene where where he lies to Monica about Vision's body. I think that scene, that's the one thing where I'm like, okay, there's still a chance that Hayward is still gonna be villain, but yeah. Um yeah, when we last saw Ultron, he was missing his left arm. When White Vision woke, he looked at his left arm. Oh, okay. I did not notice that. Wait, Patrick, I did not notice that. I did not notice that he looked at his arm. I do remember Ultron's left arm missing or right arm. I think it was the left arm. But I wow, okay. That actually could have been a hint I did not notice. I did not notice that. Harley EO7, welcome new subscribers. Yeah, welcome to everyone to the stream. It does tell you after if there was new subscribers. So if you're new to the channel, I know Patrick is new because it popped up, but to everyone who's just joined us here today, thank y'all for being here. Over here on this channel, we talk about movie news, movie reviews, and everything in the wonderful world of movies. I do trailer reactions, I do movie reviews. I just really just talk too much about movies. So if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. And also Friday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, I will be hosting a spoiler discussion where all I do is talk about the spoilers of episode 9 of WandaVision. I've done this for every episode of WandaVision except episode 8. That's actually why I'm doing this today, because I did not do one for episode 8, so I had to do a prediction video. So if you're new here, make sure you drop a like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bells to be updated for more streams. So yeah, thank y'all for being here. Thanks. Okay. Harley comments, it's funny that Wanda was on Cap's team trying to kill Iron Man. Oh crap. Hold up, I'm messing this up. It's funny that Wanda was on Cap's team trying to kill Iron Man when she almost died by his bomb. Lol. Yeah. The Crew 65 comments, where do you think Ralph is? I think Ralph is the bunny, and I think the bunny is Mephisto. I know that's a big gamble, but I think that's what's gonna happen. Mostly because I'm sorry, but episode 8 teased too much that that bunny. Like she was talking to the bunny ate the fly so quickly. Or was it a fly? It was a bug. I just remembered the bug, but yeah, that's where I think Ralph is. But Patrick Cooper comments, watch Heavy Spoilers' latest video. It talks about why Vision may be pink. I have not seen his newest video. I do love Heavy Spoilers because Heavy Spoilers, like, I don't know I don't know if he has employees. I don't know if Heavy Spoilers is a lone man, but oh my God, Heavy Spoilers, he notices every small little detail to a point where I'm like, how does he do this all? Like, does he, how many times does he watch a movie or show? And how does he point all these things? Like, there's, in every one of his videos, he points out something that I'm like, oh my God, how do I not notice it? And I gotta give shout outs to Heavy Spoilers, man. He's honestly, man, that guy deserves a lot of credit for how he points out little tiny details. I have not seen his latest video, but I will make sure to watch it after this stream. Um, Patrick Cooper comments, is Ralph real? I like I said, I think he's the bunny. Is he trapped, or the bunny, or the glowing book? I think he's the bunny. That's my prediction. But I think he's a pretty. Bethany Grebo comments, someone on Insta posted they were in WandaVision as a Westview resident, Wanda's neighbor, but they haven't been seen yet. May he is the missing person. Okay, I've not seen that. I'll make sure to do a research on that later today. But dang, I did not notice that. The Crew 65, okay, is Patrick Cooper comments, is Pietro, oh, I'm caught up now, I think. Okay, is Pietro under control when he said Snooper's gonna snoop? Also, Monica's eyes turned purple, not blue, purple like Agatha. I think that's Agatha. I think that's still Agatha controlled Quicksilver, because of the most of my prediction is because of the purple glowing thing. But oh, sorry, I'm real thirsty right now. But I do think it's gonna be. I do think that that was a Wanda controlled Peter. That's what I think happens. But um uh hold up. I'm sorry. Okay. Andrew Casali comments. So the engineer Monica said it was the Lady Generia. I think you mean General, but all that for nothing. They never said she was the the engineer, but but there's a prediction I have. Either two ways. Maybe that is the disappointment we've got, because I remember when we saw her, I was like, I remember when they were driving towards the where they were gonna have the experiment with the engineer. When they were going towards there, I was like, heck yeah, we're about to see. Is it Reed Richards? Who is it? Is it Blue Marvel? Who is it? And we saw a lady. I'm like, is she from the comic? Could they say her name? I forgot what the general's name is, but they said a name where I was like, who is that? Wait, who is that? But yeah, Patrick Cooper comments, he meant Hayward lies and stayed. Wanda. Oh, okay. My bad about that. I did not hear that right. I'm sorry about that. The Crew 65 is Agatha more powerful than Wanda. Um, I don't think what I think is happening between Agatha versus Wanda is I think Agatha is more experienced, but Wanda has more potential. Chaos magic. Um, I think that's what happened. I think that's what it is. Agatha, of course, is alive since the 60s, or let me let me be specific about that. The 1600s. Uh, so I do think she has more experience, but Wanda has more potential. And as of now, Agatha is stronger, but once Wanda uncovers that potential she has, I think at that moment Agatha's dead. Like she's dead meat, man. But Crew 65, I don't think Ralph is the bunny. I think it is her son. Possibly. There's a good chance. If that happens, I will give you a shout out because you're the one who said that first. Or at least to me, but yeah, wait, hold up. Sorry, I just got a text message. Uh Patrick Cooper comments. Wait, hold up. Sorry, I'm getting confused. Uh, is in the last episode. In the last episode is wait. If the last episode is 50 minutes, what can they cover? Will they answer everything? I feel like there's gonna be some things that we don't get answered, but I feel like for the most part, we've got to get some things answered. Like we got to get answered. Who's the villain? Where's Quicksilver from? Those are the things that I want to know mostly. Like if we don't get that, I'm probably gonna be raging at the TV. But it is what it is. Yeah. Harley comments when Wanda mind controls Tony, Agatha mind controls Wanda. Tony be like, that's how it feels. I love Thor Ragnarok, but I just saw that meme. I remember the minute Wanda got mind controlled, I was thinking Age of Ultron vibes, Age of Ultron, it's Age of Ultron, but yeah. Um I did not understand how Pietro was even Peter's. Can you explain it? Uh, I think what you mean is how did he even come here? Honestly, I don't know how. Like maybe we will get answered in episode 9, but uh, for let me get a reminder that Quicksilver he was never called Pietro in the movies. He was always called Peter. But yeah, uh, that's my explanation to that. But I don't know how he could fit into like how did that Quicksilver pop up into this universe? But um Patrick Cooper comments Major Gooder is her name. Is she from the comics? That's my question. Is she from the comics? Because honestly, when I heard her name, I was like, who is that? But I could be wrong. There's a possibility that I could be wrong about that. Um, but from the Peter explanation, what I can say is uh from the Crew 65, I honestly don't know how Peter could have popped up. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. Vision. We have Vision here in the comments. Everyone ask him for spoilers. That way we can know everything. But yeah. Vision, what are you doing here? But message retracted. Okay. The Crew 65. Okay. Patrick Cooper, is Wanda stronger than Thor, or can you not compare them? Uh I don't know. They're two very unique powers. One of them is a god that has he's the god of lightning. He has Mjolnir. Well, he now has Stormbreaker. He's very strong and experienced, while Wanda is this younger witch sorceress who has chaos magic. So I don't know who would win a fight. I hope we find that out sooner rather than later. Um, I don't know. I think Thor right now is stronger because, of course, he has more experience, while Wanda has more potential, but she just hasn't uncovered it yet. Yeah, but Patrick Cooper comments them. Hey, hold up. Oh, yeah, you mispronounced that. Okay. The Crew 65. Okay. Vision. Welcome, Vision. We gotta have Wanda here too. Uh uh how White Vision will transform once he goes into Hex. Uh I wonder how he will transform. Maybe we see some different coloring. Maybe we see something different. Maybe that this pink vision who I'm about to pop up here in the light in the stream. Look, maybe this pink vision right here could even potentially be that vision disguising himself as as the vision that we all know and love. Maybe there's a possibility, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but uh um Harley comments Evan Peters' Pietro in WandaVision was just an illusion, I think. I think that could be a possibility. But yeah. Patrick Cooper, what is your perfect finale? And no, maybe she and no, she may be Talow's daughter, the Scroll Girl from Captain Marvel. She said, we're always loyal to and your oh, that is a good possibility. That if that happens, that would be a cool thing. That right there, I think, is a giant possibility. Like I would give that an 80% chance of happening. Uh, um, yeah, something like that could happen. Something like that is majorly possible. I actually would even say that it's highly likely that we're gonna see that. My perfect finale is tough. I haven't really thought of what I think episode 9 should be like. I do think it should be a final showdown where the hex is finally breaking down, where people are starting to wake up, like the citizens of Westview waking up and going up against Wanda and being like, "You've trapped us for years." Then we see Wanda finally being transformed into a villain. We learn that Billy and Tommy are both fake. We find out Vision can't live outside the hex, and we find all these things out. That would be what I think could be a perfect finale. Uh, I do think that's highly likely that we're gonna see something like that. But yeah, we just have to wait for Friday to see what that perfect finale could be like. Also, I just noticed I wore the perfect shirt for my spoiler discussion. So yeah, I wore this shirt, man. Um, yeah. By the way, 10 more minutes, and we're gonna have to wrap it off. I want to thank all of you for being a part of today. But there's a good chance that could be that Talos's daughter, the Scroll Girl, could be like that person. But um, he wait, hold up. Harley comments, Paul Bettany, tell me all the spoilers. Yeah, Vision popped up here on the stream. Thank you for being here, Paul Bettany, in our live stream. Imagine Paul Bettany actually is a subscriber and he's just in the comments being like, "Yeah, let me hint some little details." But yeah. I just Patrick comments. I just found that out. Oh my gosh, it makes sense. Patrick comments Funko Pop. He also comments there's two Funko Pop. Okay, so wait, the camera is shaking. Sorry about that. There's two Funko Pops released for White Vision, and one is blue, black, and red, and another is the white one we saw. Oh, I have not seen. I'm not. I don't keep up much with Funko Pops and other hot toys and stuff like that. I would and want to. I love toys. I'm just poor. I'm just poor. Like I have this Baby Yoda right here. Hold up. You see this Baby Yoda right here near my office? Yeah, my Baby Yoda is right there. That's like the one toy I have. I also have like an Infinity Gauntlet up there. I think you can see it. I also have a one Funko Pop that I got for free once when I bought a video game and it came with the FIFA. Uh, so I don't collect many toys, but honestly, I would love to. Like if I ever had money, I would like be buying Funko Pops of Marvel, DC, Star Wars, everything, um, all kinds of Funko Pops. But I don't keep up much with it. But that is cool to know. I will make sure to search that up later. What if Wanda mixes White Vision and Animated Vision so the same can live outside the hack? I did not think about that, but that is a giant possibility. I don't see it happening, but if it happens, I gotta give credit to the Crew 65 for that theory. That is a giant theory. That is a giant possibility of what could happen in WandaVision. And I finally caught up to the comments. I want to thank all of you guys, the crew. I will be here for 10 more minutes. Finally, I'm caught up with the comments. Like right now, Patrick just sent one out right now. Here's that link so you don't need to look later. I will make sure to watch these links because on Friday for all those people watching right now, whether it's the live stream or the live replay. For those that are just watching, on Friday, we will be having an open spoiler discussion at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So when we do that, make sure you watch episode 9 and then you come join us. And if you want to get a notification for it, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bells to be a part of that. My spoiler discussions are actually my favorite thing to do. I've done them for Wonder Woman 84 and WandaVision, and I'm planning to do one for Zack Snyder's Justice League. We're going to do one for Godzilla vs. Kong, Falcon and Winter Soldier, and especially WandaVision episode 9. Basically, later throughout the day, we just talk about spoilers, our theories, our predictions, our comments. Today is my first time I did a prediction one. This is the first time I do a prediction video, so shout out to everyone who's a part of today's stream. Who are the participants right now? It doesn't show you, but Yeah, but let me read these comments right now. Patrick, wait, I already read that. Bethany comments, I think the cameo is Professor X, as Paul Bethany has worked with Ian McKellen before. I forgot who that was, but I did say that. I did say that. I did say that. Wait, hold up. Sorry, I'm getting kind of messed up. I did say that I do think it's gonna be either Patrick Stewart. Uh, uh, I did. Hold up. I I don't know why I can't read today. I don't know why I can't read that today. I'm sorry about that, guys, but um, I think the cameo is Professor X. I did say that I do think it's possible that it's either Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier, or it could possibly be Ian McKellen as Magneto. I do think it's more than likely Patrick Stewart because of the whole he's worked with Ian McKellen, but I do still think that Ian McKellen is a giant possibility, especially because I've been talking about it so much today. But um, hold up. Uh, same after 7. Wait, hold up. Oh, I didn't read that. The crew 65 comments. I won't be able to join after 7 p.m. before I watch WandaVision with my family. Same after 7 for me. I mean, I can't join. Ah, man. Uh, I do plan on doing either 11 a.m. Central Standard Time or 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, because in between them I got other stuff to do. But I'll probably more than likely do it at night. That way everyone has the whole day to watch it. There's a possibility that that happens. But honestly, thank y'all for being here. Hold up. I do have a little. Wait, hold up. I mean, I can't join before. Um, I do have a little look at the episode on your streams before my schoolwork. Let's go with this. I'll probably either do it 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, or 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, because in between I have stuff to do. But I'll let you guys know if you guys want to be updated with when I do that. Follow me on Instagram, Isaac the Film Geek. It's the same as my YouTube channel, or my Twitter, which is actually at Isaac the Film Geek. Also, they're in the link in the bio, so I will update y'all on when that's gonna happen. So y'all just let me know, and I'll try making things possible. Also, I cannot find the lid for my water bottle. Oh wait, no, it's already there. Never mind, I'm stupid. But anyways, 5 more minutes and I'm gonna end off the stream. Hold up. Patrick Cooper comments it's 5:13 where I am right now, PM. Oh, you're an hour ahead of us, meaning you're in the I think you're in the Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Time. But yeah, the crew 65, but I can after it is 2:13 here. Oh, you're 2 hours before. You're in the West Coast. Um uh I live in the West Coast. Oh, I got it right. It's crew 65 in California. That's cool. That's cool. I'm from Texas. So over here it's a Central Standard Time. That is cool. I love knowing that there are people from around the world, watching. I had a guy from India subscribe to me and tell me love from India. So it's cool, honestly, to have people from around other places in the world. Yeah. Harley comments, I live in Wales, so I can't wake up before 7 online. Oh, you're from Europe. Dang, that's that's cool. I've not had a Wales person, but shout out to Gareth Bell, if that makes sense. That's the Welsh person I know. Wait, isn't Christian Bell also Welsh? I could be wrong about that. I could be wrong, but um Bethany Gribble comments, time zones are annoying, man. I'm from UK, so dog. Yeah, I apologize for that. Also, we got someone from the UK here. Shout out to that. I have not had a UK subscriber from what I know of so far. Patrick Cooper comments, I live in Ohio. In 2 hours, it is 7 for me. That's cool. Ohio. I know that's where Jake Paul's from. I'm sorry if that's a bad reminder, but the Crew 65. Okay. Patrick Cooper comments, yep, Eastern. Um, yeah, I got it right. The Crew 65. I was born on Texas. I'm moving to Texas back. I'm like, man, that's cool. That's cool. I like Texas. I've born and raised here. I'm from the Houston area. Uh, yeah, I love it. I love it here. I know recently, I don't know if y'all heard, but in Texas, there's been this. I'm not gonna get political here, but I'm just gonna make this comment real quick. In Texas, the governor made this man. He took out the mask mandate. He took off the mask mandate, so meaning people can now go out with mask. Oh, I mean without mask, and he's open. business is 100%. And over here in Texas, a lot of people have been freaking out over it. How people are like, "Oh, we're all gonna die," but yeah, um, yeah. Uh, Harley comments, Bethany, I live in Wales, so I know how it feels. Oh, we got some European fellas here. Yeah, for those who want to stay updated with stuff happening here on the channel, y'all follow me on Instagram at Isaac the Film Geek. It's the same as my YouTube channel. And honestly, if you're new here joining us in the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on notification bells. That way, you can be updated with the content here. I just talk about movies really here. That's what mostly I like to talk about the big sci-fi movies like Star Wars, Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, everything like that. So if you're someone who likes that kind of stuff, you're in the right place. But yeah, 2 more minutes, fellas. Just drop y'all's final comments, and we're gonna have to wrap it up. I want to thank all of you for being here, and for those watching the replay of the live stream. If you want to get a comment, question, or anything really, just comment down below in the regular comments. Right now, I'm reading all the live stream comments because obviously those are the ones I can see. But yeah, I am by El Paso. I've never been to El Paso, uh, but yeah, I've never heard. Oh, wait, obviously I've heard about it because it's on the border of Mexico, but I've never been there. But it seems cool. But I know my mom told me because my grandma lives there. Yeah, over here in Texas, that's a big thing. Harley comments, everyone like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Thank you, Harley. I gotta put that as the pin. Uh, Wait, hold up. I think I'm messing this up. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Now, okay. Okay, last few comments I'm gonna read. Have a nice day. Thank you, Patrick. Uh for new people, thank you. Yeah, for those people joining us, thank you all for being here. And make sure you see that pinned comment and do that. We're so close to 1K subscribers. Honestly, that's pretty cool. But final question by Patrick. Final question, out of 5 stars, where is WandaVision out? I like to put it on a scale of 1 through 10, but I will do the stars. I give this, from episodes 1 through 8, I give it a good 4 out of 5 stars. I've loved WandaVision so much. I just love how crazy it is. I love everything about WandaVision so far. And honestly, man, I just love it. But also, by the way, just gonna give you all an update at 7 p.m. Today, Central Standard Time. I have a video scheduled. It's just gonna be me talking about how the Snyder Cut is almost coming. It's not a live stream or anything. It's just a normal scheduled video. But yeah, just kind of, if you have notifications on, you'll already get that notification. But yeah, yeah, I really like WandaVision, man. WandaVision has just been great. I did not expect this. I remember when the first trailer for WandaVision popped up, I was like, it looks decent, but I'm not too excited. And boy, oh boy, I was wrong, because from episode 1, I loved everything about it. I love the sitcom style, I love the mystery style, and the whole time I'm like, wow, wow. Wait, but yeah, I love it. I love it. But I'm gonna read these last few comments, and then I'm gonna have to wrap it up. Thank you guys for being here. Uh, have a nice day. Like, how good is it? Yeah, I really love it. The Crew 65. I subscribed. Thank you, the Crew 65. I want to thank all of you. I'm not sure who the newcomers are because I don't know. But if you're new here, thank you. If you already been here for a while, thank you for all of you. Regardless, you're showing your support just by being here. And thank you guys for being a part of today's channel. Today's video. I mean, did I say channel? I mean today's video, but I give a 4 out of 8. Patrick Cooper, thumbs up. Out of 5 stars, I give 4.7. Harley EO7 comments, the only annoying part about WandaVision is that they leave us with more questions than answers. That is what they do. Like, they'll answer a few questions, and then they're like, oh, you got that solved? Well, we're gonna throw more at you. And then you're just there like, oh, come on, I just figured out these questions. It's like, just. And then when the police stand by, I'm telling you, the police stand by is the villain of WandaVision, because it's like you want more, but then it's like they're like, nope, this is the limit. Nope. But yeah. Anyways, guys, thank y'all for being a part of today. And like I said, if you want to be updated with more here on the channel, we update more like. Okay, I messed it up. We give more updates and news on my Instagram at Isaac the Film Geek, where I'm like, okay, we'll be uploading today at this certain time or something like that. So if you want to know that, but the easiest way is more just to subscribe and turn on the notification bells. But anyways, thank you all for being here today, and I'll see you guys in the next time. Bye bye. Okay, I still gotta put the end stream, so I can't even end off like that. But anyways, bye, fellas.